What up, YouTube? Welcome back to Biz Fondue. And on this channel, we talk about financial education, business, entrepreneurship, being financially free. So today, I want to talk about Hyrecar and something that you have to really think about if you want to start growing your business and buying new cars or used cars to put on the platform. I was kind of naive when I went in. I just had some money and I bought a couple of used cars and I put them on there. But you have to realize that yes, a car is $2,500, but by the time you pay title, tag, um, you're looking at $3,000 plus, right? You have to pay to get the car on the platform. But it's a used car, right? You have to realize it's a used car. If a car is $2,500 on a car lot, that's not what you're paying for it. You got title, tax, transfer fee, and as well as dealer fees. So where do you have to look for a car? Like for me, I'm lucky. Like I get on Facebook, I get on Facebook, I get on OfferUp, and I just look for like hours, just looking for one car that just is the right price. But nothing is cheap. If you have not looked at one of my videos, you will see that the price of used cars has like gone up by 15+%. Used cars are expensive. That's why if you go drive around and you look at used car lots, the prices on those, you're gonna see less cars than normal, because those car lots are not buying used cars anymore because they're way more expensive. And if they do, they have to mark up the price and try to convince somebody to buy a $2,500 car for $4,000, because used car prices have gone up. And then and so there's been just crazy stuff going on in the used car market. And all this is because of COVID, but I don't want to get into all that. I just want to talk about what kind of, like, how do you buy a car? Where do you look for a car? And when you find a car, what do you need to check? It's not about buying a cheap car. It's about buying a cheap car that works mechanically, or the mechanical issues it has that you can fix, or you can fix it for cheap. And oftentimes, if you can fix it for cheap, the seller is going to just go fix it for cheap and sell it for more. So there's a lot of stuff you got to go through when you're buying a used car. There's a lot of times just mechanical stuff that you don't know about until you have the car and you've driven it for a month, and then finally it falls apart. You're like, oh wow, they didn't tell me about this. Oil leak? Oh, what? Oil leak? I didn't even, right? Oh, alignment? Oh, the car needs to get aligned. The tires, the treads on the tires are low. There's just so much information that you need to know before you just go out there and you buy a car. Let's say you find a car for $3,000. Okay, this car depends what it is. It probably has over 100,000 miles on it, right? And so if it has 100,000 miles, this car has been well used. If it's a Toyota, it's got 90 to there are maybe another 100,000 miles on it, maybe, and that doesn't include any mechanical work you have to do to used cars. So there's just a lot of stuff that you have to really consider when you're buying a car. What I do is I look on these apps. I look on Facebook, I look on OfferUp and Craigslist sometimes, and I would go look at the car, drive it around, and then decide like, oh, okay, this car, drive it around, decide whether I think that car is worth buying, and as well as I gotta estimate into what else I have to cover after I buy the car, because a lot of times people will buy a car that just gets on the road, starts going, but that's not what it's about. It's not about, oh, does this car get on the road and start driving? But will it stay on the road for a couple of will it stay on the road for a couple of months while you make money? I don't know. So make sure you understand everything you can about a car before you buy it. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this video helped. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and comment. Have a great day.